Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something today. How many of you woke up this morning with a clear vision of what you want your life to look like a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? We all have dreams, but dreams alone won't get us to where we want to be. No, it's about the daily choices we make. It's about those small, consistent actions that compound over time to create the life we desire. Today, we're going to talk about the daily things you need to improve in your life. But before I begin, let me tell you something very important. The greatest transformation you will ever experience happens when you shift your daily habits. Your life is a reflection of your habits, and if you want to see a different outcome, you got to change what you do each day. Let's break down some of those crucial habits and how to implement them. How you begin your day shapes the rest of it. The first few moments after you wake up have the power to set the tone for everything that follows. If you start your day with negative thoughts, doubts, or anxiety, those feelings can linger and affect how you approach the rest of your tasks. On the other hand, if you start your day with gratitude, clarity, and positivity, you're more likely to navigate challenges with a sense of purpose and confidence. Your mindset is the foundation for everything you will accomplish. It's the lens through which you perceive the world, and it determines how you react to situations. The thoughts you hold in the morning influence your mood, decisions, and energy for the rest of the day. The key here is awareness. How you think when you first wake up is not necessarily a reflection of the world around you, but rather a reflection of the habits you've built over time. If your mind automatically jumps to what's wrong or what could go wrong, that's a habit you've created, just like any other habit. But the good news is that habits can be changed, and it starts with being intentional about what you feed your mind in the morning. Starting the day with positivity doesn't mean ignoring problems or challenges. Doesn't mean pretending that everything is perfect when it's not. Instead, it's about acknowledging the challenges you face while choosing to focus on the possibilities. You have the power to choose where your mind goes. You can either dwell on the things that are difficult or focus on what you can control and how you can overcome them. It's a conscious decision to look for the good, the opportunities, and the solutions rather than getting stuck in the negativity of what's not working. One of the simplest ways to shift your mindset is by practicing gratitude. As soon as you wake up, take a moment to think of 3 things you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as the fact that you're alive, the warmth of your bed, or the opportunity to start a new day. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from problems to possibility. When you begin the day with gratitude, it sets a positive tone for the rest of your day and reprograms your mind to look for more things to appreciate. In addition to gratitude, having a clear vision for your day is another powerful way to set your mindset. Take a moment to think about what you want to achieve today, not in terms of tasks and to-do lists, but in terms of how you want to feel and who you want to be. Do you want to approach the day with focus and calm? Do you want to be productive and take deliberate actions toward your goals? Having a vision for the day, even if it's just a few words or a short affirmation, can help anchor your mindset and keep you grounded in what really matters. It's also important to practice positive self-talk in the morning. The way you speak to yourself shapes your self-picture, your confidence, and your ability to take on challenges. Start the day with affirmations that remind you of your strengths and capabilities. Tell yourself that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Remind yourself that you are worthy of success and happiness. Even if you don't fully believe it yet, repetition and consistency can rewire your brain to believe it over time. If you've had a rough night or you're feeling exhausted, it's still important to focus on shifting your mindset. Acknowledge that you might not feel your best, but choose to see it as a temporary situation. You don't have to rely on how you feel in the moment. You can still make a choice to cultivate a mindset of resilience and determination. The more you practice this daily, the easier it becomes to shift from negative to positive, no matter the circumstance. When you start your day with a positive, focused mindset, it becomes easier to face challenges and setbacks. Your reactions to obstacles will be more measured, and you'll approach them with solutions in mind rather than giving in to frustration or defeat. It's about conditioning your mind to handle adversity with a sense of purpose and control. Your mindset isn't something that magically changes overnight. It's a result of consistent practice, repetition, and conscious effort. The more you prioritize your mindset at the start of your day, the more it becomes a natural part of who you are. And eventually, you'll see that your entire life begins to shift. You'll start attracting more opportunities, meeting challenges with confidence, and approaching each day with clarity and purpose. But it all starts with the decision to take control of your mindset in those first moments when you wake up. Energy is one of the most precious resources you have, and managing it effectively can be the difference between achieving your goals and feeling burnout. We live in a world that demands a lot from us: constant stimulation, endless responsibilities and pressures from all directions. It's easy to get swept up in the chaos, but what many don't realize is that your energy isn't an infinite resource. It's something you must protect, cultivate, and be intentional with every single day. You may have experienced days when everything feels draining, when the moment you wake up, it feels like you're already exhausted. This is a sign that your energy is being drained before you even get started. The key to avoiding this is understanding how to guard your energy in a way that allows you to be productive, focused, and engaged without wearing yourself down. The first step to protecting your energy is understanding where it's being spent. Throughout the day, you're constantly giving your energy away to people, tasks, and situations. Think of your energy like a bank account. Every interaction and decision either adds to or depletes your balance. When you're engaging with things that drain your energy, like negative people, unnecessary drama, or unproductive tasks, it's like making withdrawals from your account without any deposits. Over time, if you're not mindful, you'll find yourself running on empty. So how do you prevent this? It starts with setting clear boundaries. You need to be intentional about what and who you allow into your life. If you're constantly giving your time and attention to things or people that leave you feeling drained, you're not honoring your own energy. Learn to say no to situations and commitments that don't align with your goals or values. Saying no is not about being rude, it's about being respectful to yourself and your future. Protecting your energy also means choosing the right environments and the right people to spend time with. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who inspire and support you. Toxic people, negativity, and unnecessary stress have a way of draining you without you even realizing it. When you're around individuals who share your vision, who encourage you to grow, your energy is nurtured. These relationships are mutually beneficial. They replenish rather than deplete your reserve. Another powerful way to manage your energy is by taking care of your physical health. Your body and mind are interconnected, and the state of one affects the other. If you neglect your physical health, your energy levels will naturally decline. Ensure that you're eating nourishing foods, getting enough sleep, and exercising regularly. These may seem like simple actions, but they play a massive role in how you feel day to day. When you are physically strong, rested, and well-nourished, you are better equipped to handle the challenges life throws at you and to engage with your goals at a higher level. Sometimes protecting your energy also means taking time for yourself. In a society that often glorifies busyness, we forget how essential it is to recharge. We feel guilty for taking breaks, but in reality, rest is crucial for replenishing your energy. Taking short breaks throughout the day, stepping away from work, or simply spending time in solitude can help you maintain your energy levels. Self-care isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity for anyone striving to succeed and perform at their best. It's when you're well-rested and recharged that you can be fully present, productive, and focused. Mentally, managing your energy requires a similar approach. Your thoughts have the power to either fuel or drain you. Negative self-talk, worry, and stress are energy-draining habits. On the other hand, cultivating a positive mindset, practicing mindfulness, and focusing on solutions rather than problems can help you conserve and even expand your energy. Start paying attention to your thoughts and consciously choose to redirect them when they start spiraling into negativity. Practicing gratitude is a great way to reframe your mindset. When you focus on the things you're grateful for, you shift your energy from lack to abundance. One aspect of energy management that many overlook is learning to prioritize. Not every task or demand on your time is equally important. By learning how to focus on high priority tasks that align with your long-term goals, you conserve energy for what truly matters. If you find yourself constantly reacting to small, trivial issues, you'll deplete your energy without making any real progress. Focus on what's truly important and let go of the distractions that steal your energy without contributing to your success. Lastly, your energy is a reflection of how much you're aligned with your purpose. When you're living in alignment with your core values and pursuing goals that matter to you, you feel energized and motivated. But when you're going through the motions, doing things just to please others or out of obligation, your energy will drain quickly. Make sure that the energy you're investing aligns with your true purpose and what you're passionate about. When you're in flow, when you're doing what you love, your energy will feel limitless. In a world that constantly demands more, it's essential to protect and manage your energy. It's not about working harder or doing more. It's about being intentional and deliberate in how you choose to spend your energy. When you guard your energy and invest it wisely, you'll find that you not only achieve more, but do so in a way that doesn't leave you burnt out or overwhelmed. Time is the most valuable resource you possess. Unlike money or material possessions, once time is gone, it can never be regained. Every single day, you are given 24 hours, and how you choose to spend those hours determines the quality of your life and the level of your success. If you want to achieve anything significant, mastering how you manage your time is non-negotiable. Most people, unfortunately, live on autopilot, letting their days slip by without being intentional about how they use their time. But those who are successful and fulfilled understand that time is the one resource that cannot be wasted. It must be used wisely and with intention. First and foremost, you need to understand that time is not an endless supply. While we all know it, the reality doesn't always hit home until we experience loss or regret. Think about your past year. How much time did you spend doing things that didn't bring you closer to your goals? How many hours were lost to distractions, unproductive meetings, or mindless scrolling through your phone? All of that time is gone and it's never coming back. But here's the good news. You still have today. What you do with the time in front of you matters more than how you've spent your time in the past. One of the first steps in managing your time effectively is to identify your priorities. Time will be pulled in many different directions. There will be demands from your job, your family, your friends, and even from society at large. The key to not being overwhelmed is knowing what truly matters and focusing your time on those things. You need to ask yourself, what are the top 3 things I want to accomplish today? These should align with your long-term goals, whether that's in your career, health, relationships, or personal growth. Once you have identified these priorities, don't allow anything that doesn't align with your vision to take precedence. Many people end up wasting time because they get caught up in low-value tasks, things that don't move the needle forward in their lives. Time blocking is one of the most powerful tools you can use to reclaim control over your day. This is a practice where you deliberately assign specific chunks of time to specific activities. For example, you might decide that from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., you will focus solely on your most important task, whether it's working on a project, writing a proposal, or studying for an exam. After 11 a.m., you might allocate a block of time for responding to emails or having a meeting. By scheduling your day this way, you prevent distractions from hijacking your time, and you ensure that the activities that matter most are getting your full attention. When you block out time, you also create a sense of urgency. You know that there is a limited amount of time to get something done, so you work with more focus and efficiency. Another critical aspect of managing your time is learning how to say no to things that are not aligned with your goals. So many people fail to achieve what they want because they spread themselves too thin. They say yes to every meeting, every request, and every invitation, not realizing that every yes takes time away from the things that matter. Learning to say no is not about being rude or unkind. It's about recognizing that your time is finite, and every commitment you make should be intentional. It's a powerful act of self-respect to say no to something that isn't serving your greater purpose. An essential part of time management is also avoiding procrastination. We all procrastinate from time to time, but when it becomes a regular habit, it severely hampers your ability to achieve your goals. The key to overcoming procrastination is understanding that it often stems from fear. Fear of failure, fear of doing something imperfectly, or fear of success. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, take small steps forward. Break tasks down into manageable pieces and tackle them one at a time. You'll find that once you start, the momentum builds and the task becomes less overwhelming. Another powerful time management technique is to eliminate distractions. In the modern world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, constant notifications, multitasking, and more. If you want to make the most of your time, you have to minimize these distractions as much as possible. Turn off notifications on your phone, put your phone on airplane mode while working, and set up a dedicated workspace that minimizes interruptions. The more focused you are during the time blocks you've set for important tasks, the more efficiently you can work and the more you will get done. Lastly, be mindful of your energy levels when planning your day. You don't have to be rigid in your time management. Instead, be flexible and aware of when you're at your best. Some people work best in the mornings, while others are more productive in the afternoon or evening. Align your most important tasks with the times of day when you have the most energy and focus. For instance, if you know you're sharpest in the morning, tackle your hardest, most important work then. By working in alignment with your energy, you can make better use of your time and get more done with less effort. Managing time isn't about squeezing more into your day. It's about making sure that what you do with your time aligns with your highest priorities. It's about being intentional and thoughtful in how you allocate your hours so that each moment contributes to your greater purpose. Time management is a skill that requires practice and discipline, but it's one that pays off in ways that are immeasurable. Learning is a lifelong journey, and those who commit to growing every day are the ones who achieve their goals and create lasting success. The key to improvement, both personally and professionally, lies in your dedication to continuous learning. The world around us is constantly changing, and if we're not committed to expanding our knowledge and skills, we risk being left behind. Whether it's gaining expertise in a specific area or developing new abilities, growth happens through learning. The best part is that learning doesn't have to be confined to formal education or expensive courses. It's a daily practice that you can integrate into your routine. The first step in this process is to embrace the idea that you are never done learning. Too many people stop growing once they've reached a certain level of success or expertise. They feel like they've made it and stop pushing themselves to learn more. But the truth is, the world is constantly evolving. Technologies are advancing, industries are changing, and new challenges emerge all the time. If you're not constantly learning, you're stagnating. Whether you're in your 20s or 60s, the moment you stop learning is the moment you stop growing. And this can have a serious impact on your potential for success. To become a lifelong learner, you need to start by cultivating curiosity. This means approaching each day with an open mind, eager to discover new things and learn from the experiences of others. When you're curious, you're always looking for opportunities to expand your knowledge. It might mean reading a new book, listening to a podcast, attending a seminar, or simply engaging in conversations with people who have different perspectives and experiences. Curiosity drives you to seek answers and challenge your current understanding of the world. It keeps you open to new ideas and prevents you from becoming complacent or stuck in old ways of thinking. One of the most effective ways to grow is to set learning goals for yourself. Just like with any other goal, having a clear sense of direction in your learning journey is crucial. It's easy to get distracted by the vast amount of information available to us, but by setting specific goals, you can focus your energy on what matters most. Ask yourself, what skills do I need to develop to reach my goals? What knowledge gaps exist that could be holding me back? Whether it's improving your communication skills, learning a new language, mastering a particular tool or software, or gaining expertise in a field, setting specific learning goals ensures that you are always making progress. Learning also requires discipline. It's not enough to simply wish for knowledge. You have to put in the time and effort. Set aside time in your day for learning, even if it's just 20, 30 minutes a day. Consistency is key. When you make learning a non-negotiable part of your routine, you'll be amazed at how much progress you can make over time. You might start with reading a few pages of a book every morning or listening to an educational podcast during your commute. The important part is that you're consistently feeding your mind with new information. Over time, these small daily habits add up and create a significant impact on your personal and professional development. Another critical element of learning is applying what you learn. Knowledge is powerful, but only when it's put into practice. As you learn new concepts, skills, or ideas, find ways to implement them in your daily life. Application deepens your understanding and helps you retain the information you've learned. Whether it's trying out a new technique at work, experimenting with a different approach to problem solving, or applying a new method in your personal life, taking action reinforces the learning process and helps you integrate new knowledge into your routine. Learning without action is like acquiring a tool and never using it. In addition to formal learning methods, you can also learn through experiences. Every day presents an opportunity to learn from the world around you. Life has a way of teaching us lessons that we may not find in textbooks, but only by paying attention and being open to those lessons can we truly grow. This means being reflective, learning from your mistakes, and seeing every experience, good or bad, as an opportunity for personal growth. The key is to embrace challenges and failures as part of the learning process. Often, the most profound lessons come from difficult experiences that push us outside our comfort zones. Finally, don't forget the power of learning from others. We don't have to go it alone. The world is full of people who have walked the path you're on and can offer valuable insights and guidance. Seek out mentors, coaches, and people who inspire you, and be open to learning from their experiences. Whether it's through formal mentorship or simply by observing the actions and habits of successful individuals, learning from others can save you time and provide you with a roadmap for your own journey. Learning is a mindset. a commitment to never stop evolving. It requires intention, discipline, and the willingness to step outside your comfort zone. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more capable you become of achieving your goals. As long as you remain curious, consistent, and open to applying new knowledge, you will always be moving forward. Growth doesn't happen overnight, but with dedication and persistence, you'll see the results of your efforts unfold over time. Quotient is the bridge between goals and results. Without action, even the best ideas or plans are meaningless. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of setting goals, brainstorming strategies, and imagining success. But without action, those dreams remain just that, dreams. If you want to achieve anything in life, you must take consistent, deliberate action. It's not enough to simply think about what you want or to plan endlessly for the future. The true test of your commitment to your goals is whether you are willing to act on them day in and day out. The first step in taking action is to start small. Many people become paralyzed by the enormity of their goals. They see the final outcome and become overwhelmed by how far they have to go. This fear of the unknown can prevent them from taking the first step. But the truth is, you don't have to have everything figured out to begin. All you need is the willingness to take a small, meaningful action. It could be as simple as making one phone call, writing a paragraph, or taking one step toward a bigger task. When you take that first step, you build momentum, and momentum is what propels you toward success. The key is to begin no matter how small the action seems. Once you start, it becomes easier to keep going, and over time, these small actions compound into significant progress. Another crucial aspect of action is consistency. It's not about taking one big leap and hoping that will be enough. Success comes from taking consistent daily actions that align with your long-term goals. Whether it's waking up early to work on a side project, dedicating time to study, or practicing a new skill every day, consistency is what turns small actions into powerful results. If you only take action sporadically, your progress will be uneven and it will be harder to see significant results. On the other hand, when you commit to making progress every single day, even if it's just a small effort, you'll see that over time, your consistent actions will compound and lead to exponential growth. The secret to success lies in showing up even when you don't feel like it and doing the work day in and day out. It's important to understand that action requires discipline and commitment. Many people fail because they don't have the discipline to stick with their plans, especially when challenges arise. It's easy to start something new with excitement, but when obstacles come up, many people lose steam and give up. The truth is that obstacles are inevitable. They are a part of the process. What separates those who succeed from those who don't is the ability to push through challenges and keep taking action even when things get tough. When you stay committed and disciplined, you'll find a way around, over, or through any challenge that stands in your way. It's not about avoiding difficulty. It's about building the mental toughness to continue despite it. Another critical factor in taking action is to focus on progress, not perfection. Too often, people delay taking action because they are waiting for the perfect time, or they're worried that their efforts won't be good enough. But waiting for the perfect moment or trying to make everything flawless only leads to procrastination. Perfection is an illusion. The reality is you will learn and grow faster by taking imperfect action. Mistakes, failures, and setbacks are part of the process. Each one provides valuable lessons that help you adjust and improve. The key is to keep moving forward even if you don't have everything figured out. The more you act, the more you learn, and the closer you get to your goals. Additionally, accountability plays a significant role in taking consistent action. It's easier to stay committed when you have someone or something holding you accountable. This could be a mentor, a coach, or even a friend who checks in on your progress. Knowing that someone is tracking your actions or that you've publicly committed to a goal can provide the extra push you need to keep going, especially when motivation wanes. When you're accountable to someone or something, you're less likely to procrastinate or quit. It keeps you focused and drives you to take the next step even when the process feels challenging. Taking action also means embracing fear. Fear is often what holds people back from taking the necessary steps toward their goals. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of the unknown, these emotions can paralyze you if you let them. But the key to overcoming fear is to act in spite of it. It's important to acknowledge fear, but don't let it control you. Action, even small action, is the antidote to fear. The more you face your fears head on, the more you'll realize that they're often not as intimidating as they first seemed. In fact, action builds confidence, and with each step forward, you'll become more courageous and capable. Lastly, take inspired action. Taking action doesn't mean blindly following a path without thinking. It means being aligned with your purpose and taking intentional, inspired steps toward your goals. When you're clear on why you're taking action, it becomes easier to stay motivated and focused. This means taking action that feels in alignment with your values and your long-term vision. Inspired action feels right, and it comes from a place of deep understanding and purpose. When you act with intention, your actions are more powerful and the results are more fulfilling. Taking action is the key to unlocking your potential. It's not enough to dream or plan. You must put in the work. Whether your actions are big or small, consistent or imperfect, the most important thing is that you're moving forward. Every action you take brings you closer to your goals and moves you toward a life of purpose, success, and fulfillment.